Hello, hello. I am making cupcakes after a very long time here on the channel, and I am using chocolate Easter eggs. You could use any brand, any eggs you can find. If you can't find eggs, you can just use chopped up chocolates in its place. So I won't waste any more time. They are simple, they are delicious, so good. Let's get baking. And before I start, I just want to say, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get a notification every time I share a new recipe. Going to start with 170 grams of unsalted softened butter. I left it outside out of the fridge overnight. I'm adding 170 grams of golden caster sugar. You can use normal caster sugar. Just beat it for a couple of minutes because it just makes a good base for a light sponge, in this cake, the cupcakes. And then add in 3 eggs and also 170 grams of self-raising flour, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and also a tablespoon of whole milk. I find that adding the milk just makes the sponge lighter. So now I'm going to beat this for another couple of minutes until I get a really nice pale batter. Like you can see here, I am using this cupcake tray. I'm just going to line it with some paper cups, and this makes a few more than 12 cupcakes. In my case, it made around 18 of them. So depending on how much you want to fill them. So once I've done that, I have got a small pack of mini eggs. You can add as many as you like, to be honest, and I did try and chop them up, but I thought it was a very dangerous thing I was trying because they were really quite rock solid. So then I quickly gave up the idea of chopping them and just decided to put all of them in a bowl and then just empty them all out and use a rolling pin to smash them up. And I would definitely recommend doing this rather than chopping them up. And once you have crushed them all up, add it to the cupcake batter and just fold it all in. The batter is so light and fluffy, and it's just a plain nice vanilla, and these chocolate eggs are just going to add the extra flavor and that chocolatiness into the batter. Now just transfer it, scoop it out into the cups. Now don't be tempted to fill it a lot. I'm using a spoon just to get a balance and the equal amount in all of the cupcakes. Now I've got the oven preheating at 180°, and these will go in for exactly 20 minutes, not more than that. That is plenty of time. You should definitely check it after 15 minutes if they are done. Sometimes they are. And in the meantime, I'm going to prepare the buttercream. So I have got here 200 grams of softened unsalted butter, and once I have beaten it for a couple of minutes until it's pale, I'm going to add the icing sugar, just double the amount, so 400 grams of icing sugar. And because my icing sugar was a bit lumpy, I'm just sieving it, adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a tablespoon of milk. And then again I'm going to beat this for a couple of minutes. I just feel that it needs a bit more milk, so I'm adding that. And I've also got 70 grams of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa, melted, slightly cooled down, added that and whisked it for a good 4 minutes. Now the cupcakes are done, so they need to come out. They are beautifully golden. You can check them with a toothpick. Now I filled one of the cupcakes a bit more than the others, just to show you guys that in case you get tempted to fill them to the top, they will form a dome, which is all right, but if you want them nice and flat for the icing to go on top, then it's best to fill them just around half. Look, this is the one that I overfilled, and it's just domed out a little bit. the buttercream gets transferred to a piping bag, and actually I am just going to transfer all of the buttercream into the piping bag because I just want to make sure that I use all of it, and I'm not using a nozzle, and I'm just going to make a cut into the piping bag like an inch wide cut. And this is such an easy way to pipe the cupcakes because you can get the kids involved, you can have fun with the designs, you can use other nozzles if you like, or you can just use a spatula to ice the cupcakes. Now once you have done that, look how beautiful the icing is looking. It's smooth and it is really light and fluffy because we've beat it for at least 4 minutes. And once you have piped all of them up, just decorate with some more chocolate eggs. You can use as many as you like or as little as you want. Okay, I have just dropped this while I was trying to take a picture. They are so good. When I started making them, look at that. It was sunny and now it's gone all sunsetty. The sponge looks super fluffy and light. Oh. Oh, Whether you have kids at home or grown-ups, this is going to hopefully get tick box from everyone in the house. Oh, the sponge is beautiful. The cream is, I'm not a big fan of buttercream, but it's just so lovely with that chocolate, because that chocolate has cut some of the sweetness because it was 70% dark chocolate. And the eggs just make it look quite pretty.